Damn, I gotta go hit the spin real quick. Send me on it. Whoa, hey. Alright, y'all, what's going on? It's your boy, Bmore Duke. Need y'all to come in, mess with your boys, and share out the broadcast, like the stream. I'm gonna do maybe a couple games a day on this. Get me some Gatorade. Oh boy.
A couple of the California kids went to, right?
Something wrong.
Come memory down. Well, I'm off to Belgium. I got a 7-footer there with all kinds of comparisons that I won't mention here, but it is exciting.
You cannot leak any info on the socials, understood? Enjoy this trip, huh?
I don't like how they look. They look bad.
We have great family. I like the family atmosphere. That's more than a couple. Generally, just... Let's go.
How did I make the other one but miss that one?
To a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules. And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And some notable injuries for both teams, as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
It's a long season. They're midway through, but both teams look like they're dragging themselves across the finish line. Got to find a way to catch that second win.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Sadiq Bey. Jones is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Jordan. And it's Green in at the power forward position. And for the Heat, MP out there with Mitchell. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Gardner in at the small forward. So Miami will get the first possession. So Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players. But Only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to shoot.
That's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. Now, I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, from what I've seen, and in my opinion, MP certainly accomplished that mission. He's exceeded expectations and barely looks like a rookie when he's on the floor. He is a top talent in his class. No arguing that.
And here's Bay. Following the three-pointer by MP. Jordan a screen on Mitchell. A putback, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Jim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog wins that highlighted this team's competitive will.
And here's Jones, following the three-pointer by MP. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. That's it, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, I was expecting you to just make that.
Poole with the clap back 3, showing you his competitiveness.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Poole. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Are you serious? You couldn't stay in front of him?
For 3 from the field.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Huh? How you doing, boy?
MP looking around.
You said what?
Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It's Poole with the drive, and that one drops. Miami leading by 5.
You must snap.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jones against Durant. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pelicans trail by 8. Poole outside. Pass to Bay. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
Now, Bay following the three-point attempt by MP. It's Durant on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Here's Poole. He has 7. Bay passes to Jones. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Miami leading by 9. Lobs it up for Hawkins. Durant finds Hawkins. MP outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell against Poole. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And all you need
Tripping
to
out.
do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 94% to know what kind of year he's having.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You can have a banana if you want.
Jordan Poole made a name for himself in this
There's
league
one
with his perimeter
downstairs.
shooting, but he is also a really good finisher.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And B getting it done for Miami. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some
What's going on? Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast.
More in store for you right after this.
Make sure you put a like on the video. Help them throw me in the algorithm.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jovic in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And joining us now by phone is inside.
Oh, that was green.
With some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He had 46 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
New Orleans making a switch here. Pass to Matkovic. Now Misi. Now here's Poole. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Bane. That's in.
Wow.
Off an assist from Jones.
Just let him shoot.
Got 5 points so far. Hawkins with the screen on Jones. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Yo, what's going on?
Those are the ones you
Kwame, what's up, bro?
have to make. Sometimes with just enough defense to make a miss.
Good on the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah,
I'm back doing me on here.
They are capitalizing.
Now here's Poole. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Matkovic. And here is Bay. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Durant. It's deflected.
Oh, he blocked that.
Deflects the pass. And it's the Heat on the break. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Kevin, he loves his fashion.
Who still got the and one?
Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Ah!
Rebound.
Why they make that go so fast?
Hawkins with the screen on Bay. Outside for Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Yo, share the broadcast for me.
Hawkins sets a screen for Durant. Long-range shot by MP.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Hay kicks to Jordan. Jordan, a screen on Mitchell. The three from Poole. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
Cooking these niggas real quick.
Here's Poole. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Poole's got... 10 points in the game.
And you see Jordan pull off the ball, always ready to catch and release. Shoot that rock, Jordan.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Kicks it out to Jones. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Heat up by 15. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter.
If you're new here, share the stream.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Miami Heat.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine gonna show you real power when that camera turns off.
Fuck more shots than
And
jumped off
moving
the
things
pop.
along, let's
Shoot
take a
more
look at
shots
some
like a fuck.
contenders for
Shoot
this
top
year's
game.
dunk contest.
I'm a beast. I get it, dog.
It's too
Stop.
early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the
Come through
entertainment
the
in
fucking
that?
buck
Come
shots at
on.
your top
You've
and
been a
make sure that you
player, a
drop. Ben.
rapper, an actor. It's show business, man. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And let me get a text message. Yeah.
Pelicans trail by 15. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that middle court.
All right, that helped us. Don't make your list up.
In the second half here. They've got Herbert Jones. Also Jordan Poole out there.
Not too early.
Jordan. And it's clean and at the 4 spot. Here's MP. And it goes right over Sadiq Bey and slams it down.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. The Pelicans shooting 43% from the 4. Pass to Queen. Out to the wing. Here's Bey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Ware finds Jaquez. Here's Mitchell. Jaquez outside. Oh, good on the triple.
All right, Jaquez. You ain't doing that no more. I'm calling for it next time.
Good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And one of those high-variance teams, at times the Pelicans seem
I had to hurt them ankles.
But other times, how do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately, that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does. First free throw is good. So we've seen the
That was the
NBA
lowest scoring game I played.
more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you get normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus.
Stupid
that way
ass shit.
I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Jordan sets the pick for Poole.
Defense.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
NP outside. Floats one. It's stolen by Jones.
Yeah, I should have passed it earlier. Or just pick and roll that bitch.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here's Bey. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Poole. Jordan kicks to Poole. Now Bey. Back to Poole. Fires from deep. Again the miss by Poole.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And so James Borrego decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Khalil Ware. And it's Tyler Hero in for Jaime Jaquez.
Jaime Jaquez.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jones the pass to McGowan. Back to Jones. And it's good for 2. Jones has got 6.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Durant for three. Messi grabs the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Poole, no good.
Yeah, he just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately would need a spark.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 40 points.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Poole with no one around. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Connects from three-point range.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Poole outside. Here's Messi, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
MP fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with MP. And it's Jovic in at the center. It's the group on the floor for Miami. McGowan's the pass to Hawkins. Here's Matkovic. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat leading by 20. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
And forceful.
Share the screen, share the screen.
Attacking the iron.
Like the screen, like the screen.
Outside Durant or the 3.
Splash party, splash party.
MP's got 47 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
There's the screen.
Who that, man?
Pass to
That's
Matkovic.
do like that.
Hawkins.
I spray.
The 3. Larson with the rebound. There's Hero with the 3. It's
Come on,
rebounded
Hero.
by New Orleans.
That's why I be taking over, bro. Can't guarantee if you pass you the ball and take and get something going.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
I will give you that open look, clean look, and he will miss that joint.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Durant for 3. Another bucket. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Jordan. Bay in the post. It's not going to go for him.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim. And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
The three from Poole. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. No good with the layup. For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter. They are 2 of 6. Poole, the pass to Queen. To the middle. Here's Bay. And Bay throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. MP outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Rule no good. Miami leading by 23. Durant laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 54 points.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I should have jumped, see if I got the block. I would have took that bitch up the air. Like, give me this shit, man. Look.
On both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
That free throw is in. And he can't hit the second. The Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term growth.
Let's go, Billy.
They've got time, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cuts off the pass. For the finish.
Let's go, baby.
That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Queen. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Let's go right MP, over here. Over here.
MP, please. Melinda. You have been playing extraordinarily well in the first half of the season, especially in the games you've highlighted on your social media channels against other top rookies. Are you a contender for Rookie of the Year?
Oh yeah, because I'm him. But I gotta say, even though I talk about this sort of thing a lot, the team always comes first. I want to be the best rookie, so we have the best team. The best team. If I play well, we play well. And that's all that matters.
Thank you.
All right, MP.
Share the stream out. Share it to your favorite gaming groups. If you got any. Share it to your friends. Let's change up the shoes.
Strawberries and bananas. Yeah, that's a classic.
So yeah, try some light activity first before
Conditioning is something I'd like to focus on this week.
As a mermaid.
You seen a little wear on the court?
Yes, and I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough.
I gotta go to my crib. Hey, Jordan, for a comment. I fucks with him though.
Get after it, MP.
Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? You got to finish strong.
Definitely. Start rolling. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Man, can you guys believe we're already halfway through my rookie year?
The season has been flying by, bro.
I'm telling you, I feel like I just got into camp. But it's time to announce what we'll be covering on my social media channels for the second half of the season.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, this one's no surprise. I'm trying to win Rookie of the Year. There are some strong competitors, guys like Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper, but at the end of the day, you know it should be your boy, MP.
But how does winning Rookie of the Year fit within the team's goals?
Well, we're trying to win games. If I'm good enough to win Rookie of the Year, that means I'm helping these guys rack up dubs.
So we'll be highlighting games against other top rookies, or?
Exactly, Xander.
Okay.
Every time I go up against one of these guys, we're going to bring the thunder that night. So it should be a lit show. MP, out.
Now you keep turning.
Yeah, I don't know, but also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep it.
Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Kyle Anderson. Half court at 6'3", number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
And Duke.
You take it from behind it. Pull someone.
There's some injuries. We're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, BA. Some adjustments have been made.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely it was great. I had to go grab something real quick.
Might just earn an increased role on their team.
Put something in the air fryer.
Miami's starting lineup. Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Powell. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Durant in at the 2 spot.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Anderson with a screen. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Durant. Here's Reed. Slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Shot by DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo was hunting for that opening on the perimeter, and he finds one right in the corner.
The 3, Durant.
Too early. Shit.
Missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it. That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his handle.
Edwards for 3.
Oh, that's crazy.
Jaquez grabs
Time this dribble and everything.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. To the paint. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Anderson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good work inside from Anderson. I mean, he's deceptively long and uses that to his advantage down there.
It's Durant with a drive. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here to start. And finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
MP outside. From deep. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Anderson. Reed, a screen on Jaquez. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Durant, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead.
Take a break.
He knows he's
Take a
got
break.
a lot of work to do
2
on
shots.
his game.
Free throw good, MP. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's 2nd oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Durant. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early. Lining it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Conley passes to Reed. Powell against Edwards. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And here's MP from outside. And the Heat, another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Conley. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Here's the three. Jaquez grabs the board. And it's Jaquez with the ball for Miami. MP outside.
No, not by far my favorite team.
Where the screen. Down low. Now here's Powell. Miami moving it around. Durant for three.
Yeah, not by a long shot.
Shoots over Durant. That's short off the rim. The scoring is fast and
Is this,
furious in the first. It's the Heat.
They was willing to give me this. They was willing to give me the start.
And then
You know
get
what I'm
you back to
saying?
the
I
action.
was starting coming right into the league. So I chose this team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen.
Actually, I tried to go to Minnesota. They just wasn't going to start me.
Against the Wizards. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Alec.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He contributed 62 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of three. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Alec.
Damn, I didn't expect you to hit that.
During certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Sumu outside. Floats one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
There's the three. Rebound Minnesota. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide to rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football back.
Damn, what is the fucking foul?
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
He drops it from range.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter. About 3 minutes gone by. McDaniels the screen. Here's Shannon. Rebound by Wiggins.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
They set the screen. Durant for three. And the Heat, another three.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we are right in the heart of the season. Some teams starting to surge. Others running into roadblocks, Clark.
That is the ebb and flow of an NBA season. You've seen it. It happens all the time. Nobody is able to stay up or down very long. I mean, enjoy the highs, but recognize the work that has to take place when you do hit a low period.
changes for Minnesota. Nas Reed comes in for Shannon. And Anderson subbed in for Dosunmu. Miami also changing it up. Ware comes in for Jovic. And Jaquez is subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. A minute 42 left in the second period. Anderson finds Reed. Anderson inside. Jaquez covers. And there's Anderson. That was good. On the assist by Reed. Miami leading by 8. On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Edwards. Oh, another miss by MP. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. McDaniels from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Outside Durant. To the inside. Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. From deep, MP. Minnesota with a rebound.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
McDaniels from
I don't understand. How is that not green?
Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. The drive by Powell over McDaniels. That one a little long. Timberwolves trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That's crazy.
Edwards such a terrific athlete. He can stop and pop those in with ease.
MP outside. Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh, MP from deep range.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
With the step back, here's Edwards. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's MP making things happen for the Miami Heat. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
I don't know how you narrow this down. All these guys, top shooters, who can win it? Maybe we need 2 3-point contests.
Well, the way the league's trending, you might not be far off, big man. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Timberwolves.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially in...
Oh, MP, an emphatic finish.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 43% in this one. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards taking on all comers.
Greg's confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
MP outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Nails it from 3. MP's got 33.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the basket by Edwards.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Here's Ware. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo pass to Daniels. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Daniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Durant. Edwards can't hit.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Jaquez with a screen on McDaniels. MP no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely
It's so
on him
crazy.
to
That's
miss
not
those
right.
kind of shots.
Here's Reed. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Minnesota making a change here. The Sumu's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Heroes checked in. That free throw no good.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
And he sinks the second. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Durant surveying the D. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Anderson for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks. Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Now here's the Sumu. Defense is right there. Outside Reed. Three-pointer. Minnesota again missing. Heat leading by 12. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Looking to end the run. McDaniels with it. Hero picks him up. Reed sets a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. And the layup is good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
McDaniels against MP. Jaquez with a screen on McDaniels. MP shot is off. Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Shannon's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Miami also making a switch. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Ware. Timberwolves trail by 12. McDaniels, a screen on Mitchell. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Puts up a three. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. Give him 8.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
For 3, Durant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. DiVincenzo can't hit. It could go. Oh!
You can eat food first.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Miami out in front, up 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard. Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez out there with Powell. Then it's MP, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. Edwards against MP. Pass to Jaquez. Over Anderson. That's good from Jaquez on the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for Jaime Jaquez.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
Outside Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed. Screen on Mitchell. Fires from deep. Reed. Good.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. And that one's good by Durant.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Heat on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. Jaquez with a screen on Edwards. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
You got it!
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. He buries it from 3.
It's turned into
Nah, I'm not a Nets fan either.
Dueling from distance. Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
For 3, Durant. And again, Miami with a triple.
There was fire in MP's eyes when he let that shot go. And you knew when it left his hands, it was good. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams. This sure is just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Takes a 3.
I didn't do that. That shit was late as hell.
Pulls it down. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes.
You gotta love the way Conley can run an offense, both in the half court and in transition.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Durant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles. Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge.
And I had one more point than them. That's crazy.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. You talked about the need for this team not only to win games, but to make the other team feel you. Did you do that tonight?
I came up big on the boards tonight. That was me letting my teammates know I got their back. They could rotate, close out, double team, knowing I was there for the board.
I'm sure they appreciate it, MP.
Hey, they better. I'm just joking, y'all.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
Improvement goal, 1 per week, simple, but we all get on the same page.
That'd be great, I guess, but just do us a favor, all right? Just tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate 1 or 2 chains as we send these.
Well, that actually sounds pretty smart.
No deal.
You're so arrogant that sometimes I
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate?
No, that tournament performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more of the contribution we expect our young players to make.
I don't doubt the weekly grind, but I also think the players need more time between games when in the NBA. So I've had to look at the high-pressure moments like the tourney.
But not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important.
Catch the stand-up comedy?
As a power forward, standing 6'8", number 14, Manas Buzelis.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Colin Sexton.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Khalil Ware. MP out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaime Hawkins. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Anthony Simons. Here we go. And it's Jones in at point guard. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one. MP looking solid from there.
Outside Collins. Back to Simons. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's MP. A tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons against MP.
Good defense by MP. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 feet away. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
There was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. But guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And it's the Bulls with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Simons, and he banks in the layup. Simons has got his second basket.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Durant for 3. They get it back. That's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Durant's got 11 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Again, Simons missing. Here's MP. Rebound by the Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He picked up 54 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Drills it from outside.
And without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
Durant for 3. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Colin Sexton in for Trey Jones. For the Bulls. Miller's checked in for Collins. Okoro comes in for Buzelis. And Trey Jones subbed in for Sexton. Then for the Heat, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Wynn. MP comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. We've got Okoro. Jones is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Miller in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Outside, Simons. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Simons has got the lead back up to 4 now for Chicago. Wiggins, a screen on Simons. MP showing the range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Simons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Durant for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Wiggins against me. Now here's Simon. And Durant sends it back.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
Bulls making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Ware's checked in. Collins kicks to Okoro. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Sinks the triple. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Durant's shot is good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Jones the pass to Collins. Pass to Smith. Simons against JB. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Taking a look at Boston. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for Miami,
they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Jones from outside. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Chicago trailing here. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
against Miami. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones kicks to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And so, MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you guys.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Jones, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
There's a screen. A 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead.
They've had the hot hand from deep, so I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the... Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
On the court for the Heat, Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's MP. And it's Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, good, that's another bucket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on it, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
And there's the bucket from MP.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Buzelis. And it rejects. Joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside, Simons. Again, Simons missing. The Heat leading by 9. A 3 from MP. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jones has got 9 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Pass to Buzelis.
Durant against Simons. Up and in on the way. Simons has got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's MP for three. They get the rebound. There's the three. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. Greg, that's never going to go away. And some people think the game is
You know what they came to see, me never on my level even if we.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Anthony Simon. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Okoro. And Sexton has it in the corner. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? You'll love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Durant, the pass to Jaquez. Good. Jaquez has got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Collins kicks to Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. A nice shot by Okoro.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jaquez sets a screen for MP. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bruce Ellis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones against Mitchell. Pass to Bruce Ellis. And here's Jones from downtown. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's MP for 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now Collins. Back to Sexton. And Jones has it in the corner. Collins a screen on Hero. Jones kicks to Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Heat leading by 11. Durant feeling it out a bit. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal at offensive onslaught. To the paint, here's Collins. And he can't bank that one in. And B getting it done for the Heat. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing.
Heat have gone 1 of 5 from the field in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. We've got Anthony Simons. Isaac Okoro out there with Bruce Ellis. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Simons. in, coming off an assist from Jones. Simons has got 24 points. The Heat leading by 9. Now Durant. Hawkins with the screen on Simons. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Simons.
On the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Unloads. Buries the jumper.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Hawkins sets a screen for Durant. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Collins. Oh, the slam dunk.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Powell there for the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Jones outside. Beyond the arc. And it misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy didn't work.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matches.
Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Bulls moving the ball around. Buries the deep ball. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. There's a good screen. Durant. Good, he hits again.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
Three-pointer. Can't connect. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go to our sideline.
Throw a like on the video.
Some things never get old, and watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
It might sound cliche, but you start with what the defense gives you and you work from there. If the defense keeps letting me get to my spot, I'm going to keep scoring until they figure it out, how to stop it. Then I'm going to let my guys cook. Tonight it was my turn.
Certainly was, MP. Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dom, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
luck your way into that.
Down the road.
I mean, what's the idea here?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get with y'all later. When we get back, we might do a little bit of GTA RP streaming. Holler back at me. It's your boy.